Hey guys, what's going on? Juicy here, back again with another South Park Phone Destroyer video, and I want to start this video off by apologizing for how I acted with my behavior in the last live stream that I did, and in the last couple of live streams that I've done. As some of you have noticed, and some of you mentioned even in the chat, going into those, or at least especially the last live stream that I did, that my attitude had been a little bit more negative towards the game in some of the live stream matches. And I guess at some point it was. And to the most part, yes, I was being very salty during a lot of those matches, and I was complaining about stupid petty little stuff throughout the course of a lot of those matches. Primarily from seeing the same decks over and over again, seeing the same cards over and over again, constantly having my cards being canceled, and I understand that that's how the meta has now shifted. The meta has shifted to a degree where mystical and fantasy and mystical sci-fi are probably the two most dominant themes combinations in the game right now. And pretty much a lot of people have kind of shifted to that mindset like they have with every meta that this game has had since the beginning of the, or inception of this game. And I understand that that's the way it's going to be in these kind of games, so I need to just kind of adjust myself, adjust my attitude going into these live streams, try to be more positive, like a lot of you seem to mention that I do in these videos, which obviously I try to have a more positive attitude while doing the videos, but I need to have a more positive attitude in both regards. So I'm going to do a very conscious effort to be more positive during my live streams, try to have more fun, try to play more wacky decks, not be so serious and worry about certain little things. It's just a game, like everyone has also mentioned, and I'm going to try to be more in that mindset going forward. So I want to just apologize if I offended anybody, if anyone was upset with my behavior, and or is just tired of the whining, because I was whining, and I'll admit to that, and I'm going to absolutely do the best I can to be less of that negativity going forward. So I thank you guys for calling me out on it, and I apologize for it, and that's it. So we're just going to end with that, but thank you guys so much for continuing to watch the channel, those that do. I know some of you like me, some of you don't, and I'm not going to change who I am. I'm just going to try to be at least a better presenter going forward for you guys here on the channel. So we got second place, as you saw in the Team Wars pack. We did lose to French Family. It was a strong showing. French Family came out we came out decently strong in the very beginning. We kind of waited out to see what was going to happen in our brackets. French Family made a very strong push with their team, and then we were just came up short to catch them. So we did get second place, as you see, in Silver League. And let's just look and see what our pack has to offer for us this time around for second place. So 1,050 PvP tickets. We get 16 secret chips. I need a lot more than those. We get 9 holy candles, 15 ancient fossils, 16 Indian feathers. We get 7 power serums, 22 arrowheads, 27 prayer beads, 6 futuristic robots, 22 sheriff stars. We get 186 battle tokens, which, of course, we need those. 33 Juice Scout Ikes, so we're starting to get closer, I guess, to Juice Scout Ike, like level 5. I don't know how much I really have, you know, the desire to get Juice Scout Ike to a higher level. Yes, you notice that I'm calling him Juice Scout Ike. That's going to be this way going forward. That's the name of the card. I don't care that it says Scout Ike on it. 12 Stand the Greats. We get 12 Mimsies, 33 Buccaneer Bebe. We get 15 Catapult Timmies. We get 5 alien drones. Are you kidding me right now? This game wants me to just have alien drone level 7. It's just back to life here. 7 Osmos. I'll take that one. And a legendary, guys. We get another Mecha Tim Tom. So he is 15 away from level 5. So my only level 4 legendary card is just that much stronger now. So we do get a legendary in silver. We haven't got a legendary in the last 2 or 3 Team Wars. But the highlight of this pack, of course, is the 5 alien drones. I mean, do I say anything else, really? But let's look at the vote that we have for this week's voting days. So, Smuggler Ike versus Canadian Ike. Remember that Smuggler Ike's going to be getting a buff here starting tomorrow. So so people have been asking me, the balance changes do not take effect until Tuesday. As I'm uploading this video, the balance changes will take effect a few hours after I upload this video. But Smuggler Ike makes more sense. Rogue Token makes more sense than Storyteller Jimmy. In my opinion, Storyteller Jimmy is not in a good place right now. He's not a strong card. Also, if you guys notice, I'm using the new overlay that I used during the live streams. I'll probably not use this overlay when I do the YouTube videos. Maybe I will. It's up to you. If you guys want me to use this overlay for everything, you know, let me know down below. It does make the at least the visuals as far as on screen much bigger for you guys, so you guys can see more of the gameplay. It does block out a little bit of the stuff, but I tried to do the best I could to not block out any of the major stuff. Hook and Clyde or Marcus? Honestly, I'd really like Marcus's chip damage more so than Hook and Clyde, but Hook and Clyde, except for me, has value for most people, because Hook and Clyde is the worst card in this entire game. I'm kind of surprised that Hanky is losing to Paladin Butters. I guess I need to see some of the other cards in this deck. So Ink and Craig's here, guys, and look at the back and forth between Ink and Craig and Medicine Woman Sharon. So these two cards down here in the bottom left-hand corner, of course, are both getting buffed. Medicine Woman Sharon might actually be a meta card that you see for adventure decks. I'm actually kind of excited to use Sharon in a couple of videos that I have planned here for this week when the balance changes go live tomorrow. And Ink and Craig, I don't know how many people have him to a high level. I only have him to level 2, unfortunately. But I'm really excited for the buffs to Ink and Craig because I've always stated I want Ink and Craig to be good so I can play him. This is hard, man. But Ink and Craig does more damage, but Sharon gets that heal back a lot. And that heal can be nice. Also, I'm very surprised we're going with all of this stuff. Is there a Douglas in this? There's not a Douglas. This is the second week in a row. I can't remember the last time I've said this is 2 weeks in a row. There's no Douglas. Maybe Paladin Butters makes more sense than Hanky. I mean, what cards are we really buffing here? It would just be the Ikes, Marcus, if we played him. Sheriff Cartman has a charge. Of course, Sharon has a charge. I mean, I can still see the charge being decent. Of course, you got Catapult Timmy. Catapult Timmy is an underrated card, guys. I definitely would take him. I think Captain Wendy's an underrated card. And better than Gunslinger Kyle. Gunslinger Kyle's not in a good spot. I guess Paladin Butters makes sense here. But see, then you got Hanky, and then you've also got, like, Shieldmate and Wendy. I mean, you got a lot of potential. I just find, at least with myself, as valuable as Hanky can be with his buff to the charges, or at least how fast the charges come back, it's just a matter of, I don't use him that often. I really don't find myself, because I'm the one that I want to take full advantage of Hanky. I want to have like 3 cards on the field, which is not realistic most of the time. And I think that's why I waste Hanky so much, because I don't use him for just 1 card. I'm trying to use him for like 2 or 3 different cards when I cast them out, or with Santa or something to where I can do stuff like that. I definitely feel like PC Principal is in a much better place than Sheriff Cartman right now. That makes more sense. I feel like there's going to be a decent amount of Underpants Gnomes. I don't know why. But I feel like that could be a thing. But I feel like Princess Kenny is going to be stronger for a lot of people. I'm kind of surprised that we have Fireball. But Fireball, I think, makes more sense based on the cards that we're seeing here. That a lot of these cards are going to die to Fireball. And we don't really need a direct cancel because the direct cancel is only going to take out 2 tanks that honestly aren't that devastating. PC Principal can't be buffed damage-wise from like Bounty Hunter Kyle, which is the only thing that would make him even worse to deal with. Sheriff Cartman's not in a good place right now, in my opinion. So Fireball makes more sense. Lightning Bolt makes more sense than Cock Magic. And you know what? I'm actually going to go with Sharon. Because I think Sharon's going to provide more value long-term than Ink and Craig. I think that Sharon could actually turn the tide of a fight with her healing capabilities, more so than Ink and Craig. This is going to be a highly debated thing on the Discord for the team, which we do a very good job of communication, like I've said many times. But this is my vote deck, guys. I guess we'll see what your guys' all is. And, of course, we're going to get my vote in for the day. And my vote is, of course... You know what time it is, guys. You know it's going to be 4S Monkey. Alright, well, normally in this part of the video I show you my team versus team matches. But in all honesty, I don't really want to do that. Because although I did win 3 and lost 1, and then I drew 1, so I had 5 matches in my team versus team. I went 3-1 and 5. Or 3-1 and a draw. If you want to see those matches, they'll be in one of the other videos in the last live stream. But just my attitude, I didn't feel like was good in that. So I would honestly not like to show that again. So, actually what I'm going to do is I'm going to show some highlights of the deck that I've been using to grind to get to the point where I'm going right now as far as where the Legendary Season is. So, I've dropped a little bit in the Legendary Season. But, we can look and see where the ranks are right now. Remember, the Legendary Season is going to be resetting tomorrow. So, you have 6 hours from the time of me recording this that the season will go live. You can't see that because, unfortunately, my camera angle is blocking it. But right now, I am in the Tier 5 Season Reward Pack for the 6700. I'm not going to be pushing to try to get to 74. As you see, the highest skill rating I was able to get to this season so far was 7156. And I did that with the deck that I'm going to showcase for you guys, which is the main deck that I've been using. I have made one tweak to it. At one point, I took Hanky out and replaced it with a Bar Jimmy. But I was beating some very high level people, some very skilled players in this game with this deck. And I feel like this deck, I feel like Warboy Tweak is the secret weapon for me, or has been this season. And I feel like he is a very underrated card right now, even for myself. I didn't view Warboy Tweak as being this strong. With a Swarm-style deck, Warboy Tweak can be devastating. You can take out those cards that are going to be pesky to a Swarm deck, like a Robo Bebe, like a Buccaneer Bebe, like even any of the Bebes, realistically, or just any of the cards that will just attack fast enough. You can get them, if buffed with like Bounty Hunter Kyle on top of it. And I'm lucky. I've got Bounty Hunter Kyle level 5, and I have Mecha Timmy level 4, which I know many people do not have. Or, you know, some do, but more don't. So, you know, that is a luck right there and a luxury to have. My chicken coop is only level 4, not level 5. It was level 5. I think this would be even more devastating. And, you know, hopefully we can get to that point at some point. But, you know, I would also like some deck suggestions from you guys. What decks would you like to see me play? What decks are you using to get higher and higher Legendary? If any of you are in, you know, the higher tiers of Legendary, what decks are working for you? Because I want to try different stuff. I'd like to try to, I don't try to be just straight meta. I want to try to be a little bit off meta. Even though, obviously, I'm going to have to use cards that are, you know, meta-focused or cards that are, you know, strong right now within the game. But I would like to change some of it up. So let me know down below some deck suggestions you have. Not really necessarily fun decks. That's going to be early in the season. But more for the late season push. What decks do you suggest me to use, or combos do you suggest me to use here in the game? But yeah, I'm going to showcase some highlights of some matches that I played with that deck, and just how successful it can be and how good Warboy Tweak can be for you. And just gets you some, you know, ideas to use him if you want to try to upgrade your deck and use Warboy Tweak in your deck. Because I'm telling you, Warboy Tweak is surprisingly useful, and I call him my secret weapon right now because that's what I feel like. But we all know my secret weapon is secretly going to be the 4S Monkey, and when I get him to a decent level, guys, he's going to be in a lot of content. He's going to try to be a staple of my sci-fi decks going forward because I think it's hilarious even though he's not that useful. So, you know, I'm just going to try that out. But good luck to everybody that's going to be pushing tonight. I have no interest in doing it, as I stated in the last live stream, so you're not going to be seeing me pushing today. But thank you guys so much for watching the content. Sorry for this rambling, but yeah, let's get to some matches. Thank you guys so much for watching the channel, and the support has been great, and enjoy the matches. Mr. Ron Swanson, touche, nice outfit, sir. From Parks and Rec, nice outfit, Ron Swanson.
I will be your new best friend.
It's just, it's a beautiful outfit, is what it is. I get 64 from the first pack. You get 2 packs in Legendary a day. Ooh, this guy knows the power of the Warboy Tweak. Well played, sir. I have to. I mean, well played. I can't even be mad about this. I'm gonna show you the power, though. Now. I'm gonna show you the power, though. Now. I'm gonna show you the power, though, now. Oh, Tally. Tally. Tally.
It's me, Hallie Check out this Oh boy.
Oh boy. Look at that plus 72. Awesome-o. She'll maybe kill him? Almost. Kyle's gonna go attack right after that. Nope. 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 Yes. What the heck, man? Dude, Dwarf King Clyde was freaking glitched out the ass. A level 4? Wait, did you just use a level 4? Good game, Ron Swanson. Is that Stu the Lion? Looks like Stu the Lion. I'm just gonna tilt my head so I can read it easier, because that's how that works, right? That's how you read things easier. God, I'm so glad I got Transmogrify right now. So glad, because that's what I definitely, most certainly, 1,000 trillion% need right now. You know what I'm saying? You guys know what I'm saying, right? Ooh, he's gonna hit me with the... I'll give him the nice outfits, too. You got nice outfits, too. Use that against you, though. I get Transmogrify now.
Check out this trick.
No request, thank you.
Not these level 3 cocks. Please leave me alone.
Check out this trick.
This will be program initiated.
Check out this trick.
Here we go. We get the win. Against Stu the Lion. What's up, Dank? My stream is unlisted. It did it again?
On my command.
So dumb. Okay, so now I'm gonna get punished because my stream's unlisted?
Don't forget to bring the towel. I will be your new best friend.
Okay, it's public now.
I fight dirty. Dead or alive? Nice try.
No, I mean it's just like a lot of the top teams have decided to wait till Sunday nights because the free-to-play whales for the most part are done with their event by that point. So that's just been the theme that's been going on now. That's so far, boy.
Check out this trick.
How does Hermes survive 2 of those shots? Should have played Enforcer Jimmy there. Came from Discord. YouTube doesn't give notifications.
This will be fixed.
I don't know. Of course, every time, man. See, because that's delayed for obvious reasons because of tally. But still, I feel like his absorption was like 4 times faster than mine was, which cost me at one point. But I mean, Dobbs played well, so I'm not bitching about Dobbs for the fact that he played well. Like, just he played well. I admit that, 100%. I'm a little peeved that he waited till now to play, and that I ruined the fact of me getting a chance at a perfect score. That kind of stinks. But I get it, a lot of the top people are waiting till Sunday night to play. Okay.
I am the Asimo 4000.
Normally I fart on Dougie users, but I turned emotes off.
That's my boss.
So, even if I did it, they can't see it.
Applaud me.
So what's the point?
Check out this trick. Check out this trick. Check out this trick.
No request, thank you. I'm going to stomp you into mud.
Check out this
Initiated.
trick.
This can't be happening.
Here you go.
Check out this trick.
Only temporarily slowed me down, man. Only temporarily.
Ladies first.
Wow, okay.
Oh boy.
Fear my magic. Like my room?
Okay. I don't have any idea when Red Links will fix anything. Mecca, I mean... Okay, that's a surrender. Apparently not. He wanted to make it think it was.
I will be your new best friend.